After years of getting bullied at the circuit, Yamaha gets serious about the Superbike class with this cross-plane YZF-R1. For 2015, engineers gave it a full overhaul, incorporating an array of authentic MotoGP technology gleaned from its factory racing effort.
Yamaha really pumped this bike up this year, and I gotta say the hype is real for this bike. I was blown away. I was one of the skeptics, I'll be the first to admit. But after spending the day on this thing, very, very impressed by everything that Yamaha's done with this bike. From head to toe, this bike is amazing. The power, the handling, you know, the chassis, the electronics, it feels like a race bike.
It's an amazing motorcycle and it's exhilarating to ride. I think the lap times show how serious the bike is. It's straight business, except it's easier to ride than I thought it would be. It's so smooth and really no real bad complaints. Thing's impressive.
The ergonomics are quite small, so if you're in like the 5'5" and under club, like you're gonna be super stoked about this. If you're like 6 foot and over club, not so much. But for me, the fit was perfect. Of course, there's this cross-plane motor, which is unlike anything I've ever felt before. So it's nice to have familiarity of ergonomics and then have such an exciting new feel in a motor and kind of exploring new power, new motor in that way.
Power's good. It's not the fastest thing on the road, but the power is very, very good and it transmits it to the rear tire. I can't even believe how well it does. Even on worn out Bridgestone tires, like the thing just like, it would not spin, it would not move, it just hook up, it drove off. Again, the Yamaha's close ratio transmission and final drive gearing really pay dividends. That thing's always in the right gear. It's always in the right part of the power.
Doesn't matter what kind of corner you're in, what gear you're in, the power's there the second you go to turn it on. It's light, it's nimble, it turns fast, the brakes are incredible. You feel like you're on a bike that's been prepared in a garage for the last 3 months and you're out testing is what you feel like, because you feel like it's a race bike. If it wasn't windy here today, I think that my lap times would have been a couple seconds quicker on each bike, but that would have probably taken me into the 22s on this particular bike. A few years back, I won a race here doing 22s, the Willow 200, and it was a long time ago. But it just shows how much technology has come along.
This is hands down the most amazing handling, power delivering, braking, nimble 1000 I've ever ridden. To contrary belief, no, I did not ride for Yamaha. I ended up choosing my freestyle bike this year by choice, and after riding this motorcycle, I wish up the most that I would be on that team, because I will be getting one of those motorcycles myself after riding it today.
The R1 is the total package. True, it doesn't have the sheer brawn of the BMW, but it does offer superior synergy between each and every component, equating to a super fast track weapon. Factor in top scores in nearly half our scoring categories, and the Yamaha notches its first ever Superbike Smackdown win, proving that it is indeed the one.